All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. Nothing wrong with that. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter from 23 feet. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, too bad. Just 3 feet left. Starting today off at even par after that first hole. Good to see. It's windy out here on this one. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. And second shot here on the second hole. Good job. We're on the green. And 22 feet from the cup. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Oh, come on, get in there. And this next putt for par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Let's see what you can do here on this par 5, third hole. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. Okay, there we go. And this is our third shot. Here we go. This putt for birdie. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh! Okay, moving on to the next. And after that one, even par is your score. And teeing this one up on the fourth. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Way to grab that birdie. It's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. Nothing wrong with that. We are about 140 yards out. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Nice work out of that bunker. And for the save. And 1 under after that one. This hole's a short par 4, might be able to get aggressive. And from the green side bunker. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Wow, amazing. All right, par 3, 7th hole. Have a good tee shot. Come on, get right. Sinking this will take you to 3 under. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. All right, this one for par. Two under par for the day after that one. And now for the par 5 8th hole. There we go. Good shot. Here's our second shot on the 8th. This might be heading to a not great place. We're in the deep stuff here. I'll take that. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. All right, have a good tee shot here. We got a par 4 for the 9th. This one could end in the rough. Okay, setting up here. Ball is above your feet. Keep that in mind. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Looking good so far? Oh. And this next putt for par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And 3 under par for the day. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. That was well played. Here's our second shot on the 10th. You could go to 4 under if this goes down. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. This one's just 3 feet. And the putt drops. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. Let's get up and out of here. Well, good news. You got out of the bunker. Bad news, really long putt coming up. And here you go. This for the birdie. Going up the hill and to the left. This one's just a 3-foot putt. All right, let's head to the next. Currently 3 under par for the day. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. Nice shot. That'll do. 24 feet from the cup. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. All right, this next putt for the par. So that makes you 3 under for the day. Here comes the 13th hole. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Okay, par putt coming up. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. A little bit too firm on that one. This putt's about 5 feet. And after that, your score will bump up to 2 under. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Nicely done. This is about 160 to the pin. Oop, I think we're going in the rough here. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Oh, the chip almost went. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully he can this. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. And this will be your par putt here. And after that, you're 2 under. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, nicely out of that sand. Now we're putting. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. This one's breaking left to right. Looking pretty good. Well done on this one. And you're 2 under par for the round. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Solid approach there, pin high. Sink this and you get down to 3 under par. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Could be a good one. And you're showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the day so far. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. All right, we got an elevated green. Might need some more club. I don't think you're going to like this. And this is your third shot. You're just hopping from bunker to bunker here. And there we go, onto the green, leaving that bunker behind. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. Okay, the putt goes down and we're done here. And at the end of this one, it's 3 under par for you. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golf. This is the final round of the event. This is go time. Hopefully, you have the best of luck out there. great bounce. This is going to run out. Good shot. Setting up from 145 yards away. Safe approach. Nice. 13 feet left to the hole. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. And there's your birdie. 4 under par currently. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. Well, it's too bad. Let's check our distance twice as we set up from the elevated position here. All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. And I think this is from, I don't know, this isn't even from downtown. This is more like from the edge of town. From the edge of town, let's see if you can get this to go. Oh, so close. Here we go for quadruple bogey. And after that hole, your score will go up to even par. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Well, that won't do, will it? Second shot on the third. All right, this is a bad lie. I'm just gonna say it. We're deep in the rough. All right, this is your fourth shot. Eight feet to the cup. Oh, just missed the par. All right, a little tap putt here. All right, that putt will go. And you're 1 over par currently. All right, an opportunity to stick this one close here on the par 3 fourth hole. Oh, missed the green on that one. And second shot here on the fourth. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Here's a bogey putt. Okay, you are at 2 over par. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. Setting up here 145 yards away. Nice shot into this green. Good work. This putt to take you down to 1 over. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. This putt's tracking. And it drops for the birdie. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Okay. Second shot on the 6th. Okay, let's get out of here. Ooh, look at you. Just slicing that out of that bunker. Nicely done. Okay, this one for par. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And nicely done. We're back in the fairway. Oh, come on, come on, come on. And the chip drops. Nice par. That's worthy of a replay, I think. Just 1 over at the moment. And this is the 8th hole. We got a par 5. Well, this one's looking good. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. And it looks like you'll end up in the deep rough. Oh, man. Good chip. Ooh, that chip almost went. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. And that putt of yours will drop on in there for the par. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. Ooh, well done. Well done. This one's a 3-foot putt. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. All right, nicely done. After that one, you're going down to even par. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Setting up here in the deep stuff. That's safe. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. This one's looking decent. All right, we're getting there. Well done. And for the par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Okay, even par at the moment. Here we go. Par 5, 11th hole. Have a good drive. Oh, we're in a spicy mood today, aren't we? Looks like we're heading to the rough. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And this putt would take you down to 1 under. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Oh, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet. You are currently sitting right at even par. Teeing it up now on the 12th. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Oh, almost got that chip to go. And here's your par putt. And you're at even par. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Well, that's too bad. And here's our second shot on the 13th. This might not be enough out of the rough. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. All right, onto the green. No worries from here on out, right? If you drop this, it could save par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Wonderfully played shot, and that's why you're first place, really. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. This one's heading a bit right. All right, and we have rolled into the second cut here. Oh, man. Wanted that chip to go. 14 feet to the cup from here. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oh, I guess he'll have to settle for the bogey. Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, let's move on. And just one stroke over par at the moment. Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4, 15th hole. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. And setting up now in the deep rough. I think you've had better swings. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. All right, we're out of that sand. That's the main thing. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh! Be nice to get this one. This one's for bogey. Okay, next hole coming up. And 2 strokes above par currently. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. I'm okay with that. Okay, 25-footer to go. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Just a little bit aggressive there. Here we go, par putt coming up. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17. Huh. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th.
Oh, that would have been sweet. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close.
And if you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. And now I bring you to the 18th tee. This is a par 5. We've got about 235 from here. And unfortunately might be in the rough. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking.
Oh my goodness, is this going to drop?
And this putt for a 76 on your round. And as we finish this one up, it's +1 for you. Okay, thanks for me. And if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon.